Hey everybody, this is Maureen Shannon from North Littleton Promise. It's good to be with you today. Tomorrow is Colorado Gives Day, and in honor of that, I wanted to share somebody with you, introduce you to somebody that's pretty important to me. So Leslye, would you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Leslye. I am a wife and a mother of one boy, and that's pretty much it.
So I have known Leslye since 2007 when I started with North Littleton Promise. She and her two sisters were a part of our program from the very beginning, and I had a pretty sweet relationship with Leslye and her family for, 2, maybe 3 years. Leslye, can you tell me what you remember from your time at Kids Club or with North Littleton Promise back then?
Well, I have many great memories at Kids Club. We learned a lot about Jesus and how much he loves us all, and I feel like we had many great activities that kept our mind off a lot of the problems that we had at home, and I feel like it was a really safe place for kids to go to.
That's cool. So Leslie's one of those kids that you invest in, that we invested in for 2 or 3 years, and then we lost track. She moved away, she and her family moved away, and we lost contact with her. And the most contact I had was seeing maybe some pictures on Facebook over the years, until just a few months ago, July of this year, Leslye reached out on Facebook. And why were you reaching out to me on Facebook?
I feel like I was at a point in my life where I felt really lost, and like I said, you were like a safe place for me. Kids Club was, and I feel like God used Kids Club and you to show me who God was, and throughout time, God did the work in me, and he brought me back to the same place where everything started.
So if you can't imagine, there's nothing that would bring me greater joy than having Leslye come back after so many years, meeting her son, and eventually her husband, and hearing that the Lord had been doing this work in her. And so we've had the pleasure, I've seen, tell me about what God has done in you in terms of your relationship with him. Where are you at with God now?
Well, right now I'm at a really good place. I do studies with other women on Tuesdays. I volunteer for the Kids Club. I started going to church every Sunday, and now I'm planting that little seed in my son so he can follow Jesus, and so he can just stay on that road. And I'm trying to talk to other people about God and my family, and Jesus is really the light and the way.
So encouraging. I am so thankful for what the Lord has done in Leslye, and thankful that North Littleton Promise introduced us all those years ago, 13 years ago, and that I've had the honor of walking with Leslye. We actually have been meeting together for discipleship, and I was able to be a part of her baptism just 2 or 3 weeks ago, which was amazing. And this is what North Littleton Promise is about. We're investing in the lives of kids and in the lives of their families, so that we can see Jesus work in their lives. Leslye, what would you say to people who might be interested in giving to North Littleton Promise for Colorado Gives Day?
I feel like it's important because these kids need people like Maureen in their lives, people that they can look up to, and people that can introduce them to God. And I feel like this program keeps a lot of kids off the streets and off all the things that are going on in the world right now. And it is really important for them to have someone to look up to. And you guys should donate. These kids really need it. They need people to teach them about God, and it's just really important.
That's so cool. Not only do I get to be a part of that, our staff does, but Leslie's a part of that. Leslie's investing her life in the lives of kids and sharing Jesus with them. So thank you. We appreciate your gift, your giving, your commitment to North Littleton Promise, and to immigrant kids and their families.